Hey everybody, it's Rory from A&S Gear, and we're going to look at a brand new gun from Planet Eclipse today. This is the LV1.5. So this is kind of like a refresher of the LV1.1. Internally, it's not any different. It doesn't come with any new features on the inside. It's not more efficient. It's nothing like that. It's a refresh. It's a kind of a body change. It's some cosmetic changes to the outside, a little bit of function change. Obviously, you get a different feed neck on there, but it's just a different. I don't want to say a composition of the gun, kind of to just bring some new light to it and just kind of give it a new feeling. Kind of give it some of the stuff that came with the CS 1.5. So we've got all the colors out here. These are the, six colors that are their stock runs right now. This is Embers, I think this is Combat, Midnight, Atlantic, Viper, and Light Trooper. The changes that they did from this gun to the old gun. So from a 1.1 right here to a 1.5 are really going to be milling, feed neck, ASA. That's kind of it. Let's go ahead and kind of move some of this to the side. So I'm going to keep this orange-red one because I think it's the easiest to see the differences. Some of these other ones can be a little dark. Makes it a little harder to see the differences on it. I'll keep this one over here. So looking at the barrels are the same through here. Barrel tips are the same pro tip on the front. Front grip's the same. Swivel's the same. Transfer pipe is the same. You do get a different milling design on the LPR cap right here that you got on the 1.1. The feed neck is very different right here. It's their low-rise feed neck, so a shorter stack, giving everything just a smaller profile, which I think is great. And it also has the thumb wheel that won't come, well, it can come off, but it's very, very hard to get it to come off just by turning it. When it gets out to a point where it is all the way out, there's an O-ring that is on the middle shaft right there, and it keeps the thumb wheel itself from actually rotating all the way off and falling out. Now, if you physically try to turn it, you can get the O-ring to pop up and it will come off. But that's not something you would be doing in a game, and through just vibration of shooting or it being loose in your bag, that O-ring is not going to de-seat itself and you're not going to lose your feed neck parts on there. So even coming up to there, it's stopping right there. And I'm trying to turn it. I physically really have to try to turn it past that O-ring, which is a good feature because people lose these somehow. I don't know how people do it. If you keep everything tight, you check it every time you play, it should stay on. But that is a feature to save that from happening. The body design, you can see that the milling cuts are very, very different now. This one had a smooth kind of swooping feature to it. This has some more angular, abrupt cuts, kind of like the 1.5, the CS 1.5, how it's more aggressive in its lines and its styling. This is kind of the same way, going away from the smoothness, rounded edges to more of a hard edge, kind of aggressive just look to it. So you can see that in the cuts that are right here, this large cut in the back right here, where before it was just smooth and just tapered to the back, smooth all the way through. Now some hard edges that you see on there. Grips are the same, back is the same. It looks that the back cap, they milled it a little differently on there. They took the point off of the back right here. So where the trigger or the frame comes back and it ends at the back here, you've got a pointed edge right there. The new one is cut off on the back side right there. And let's see, the bolt shape is different at the back too. So I pull this bolt out and this bolt out. You can see that they've cut this one flat, or not flat, but angled, but flat angled at the back. And this one has the swoop design to it right there. And that more mimics the back of the gun for the two of them. So the hard edge right there for the 1.5 and the more swooped or styled edge for the 1.1. You get the new trigger on here. So you get the blade trigger, which is stock on the 1.5, and you can get it, I think, for the 1.1. I don't remember, for the CS version. But you can also get these for the 160R, but it comes stock on the 1.5 now, so you get that. People are in love with this trigger there. Everybody's going for it, so you get that on there. And then the ASA. The ASA is cut very, very differently. It's got the hard edges on there, different cap altogether. So a different, definitely more aggressive look to the ASA on the bottom. But function-wise, it's all the same. Put these back in there so we don't lose them or drop them on the floor. But I think it's a good looking gun. I really do. I like the new style to it. I like the simple modifications that they made to it. It doesn't seem like much, but from an overall aesthetic and a slight function standpoint, I think it's a good move to not release a whole new gun, kind of give it just a little oomph, a little pizzazz for a gun that has been tried and true and has been a trooper for years now. They just keep on shooting and they shoot nice. So definitely check these guns out. If you're looking for something that's got some new cosmetic features to it, but has the reputation for a fantastically durable gun, check out the LV series, especially the new 1.5. Check out the new colors that are available. Order yours now through ansgear.com.